So this is the upper tram terminal of Alyeska Resort. As you can see, we have a view of the ocean, which is what makes skiing here at Alyeska unique. You can actually be skiing and watch the tide come in. It's in the Chugach Mountains. Phenomenal skiing. Yeah, Lynette.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are in Girdwood, Alaska. We have had the best time here in Alaska. I'm speaking to Ben Napolitano.
Yep.
Ben, tell everybody where we are.
We are in Girdwood, Alaska at Alyeska Resort.
And where did you take us tonight here at the resort?
We had dinner at the top of the mountain at Seven Glaciers Restaurant.
Can you please explain to everybody exactly how you get to that restaurant?
So to get to Seven Glaciers, you essentially take an aerial tram car up 2,300 feet, and boom, you're at the restaurant.
So to explain to everybody what an aerial tram car makes it sound so easy. It's very high. Think gondola. Think scary.
Think mountains. Think entertainment. It's a good view. It's really fun.
It's actually amazing, and the view. I mean, it just really took everything we've already done today, which we were on a 26 glacier cruise tour. Mm-hmm. That was amazing, and then to be up in the air and to experience the glaciers from above, which just really took it to the next level.
Yeah, it's the aerial tram is a great thing, winter or summer. In the summertime, it's more of a sightseeing thing. A lot of people are pressed to the glass taking pictures of the glaciers, like you mentioned, and the surrounding valley, also the ocean. We have the Turnagain Arm coming in right there, so it's great views, 360 of ocean, mountain, glaciers, and from time to time we see some wildlife as well. But in the wintertime, it's packed full of skiers who are all excited to get up to the top of the mountain to ski.
I'm definitely going to make sure that when I post this episode, I will post an array of pictures to show everybody what we're talking about here.
Absolutely. I have all the posters and pictures you need. So, yeah, post them up.
And, yeah, we took some great pictures at dinner, some beautiful cocktails, some beautiful food. We had the scallop bisque. You guys are known for that, and the seafood cakes.
Yep, the scallop bisque is an original item, so it's been on the menu for quite some time now. Hasn't changed. A bisque with a single scalloped truffle oil and caviar. It's tasty.
It was totally tasty. And then we had the king crab legs, and we had the baked Alyeska.
The baked Alyeska, kind of a signature dessert here. Dark chocolate, raspberry, and marshmallow with a little kind of like a rock candy sugar over the top. It's green and purple, and it represents the aurora borealis that we get here in the wintertime. Yeah.
It was so cool, too, because we sat in the bar area, and, there's a ski slope right there. So, like you were saying, during ski season, and right now, it's June 1st. There's still snow up there, which is so crazy, but no skiers right now. But you said right behind the bar is where the skiers can go down.
Yeah, it's really cool in the wintertime to be sitting there at the bar. You're having a buddy meet up with you, you have a beer, and you see skiers drop in through the gates. Since it is double black diamond terrain, we do have to gate it off so that someone doesn't accidentally end up in there who shouldn't be in there. So just seeing the skiers drop in from the gate while you're sitting there drinking a beer or a cocktail it's really cool.
What do you think is your favorite part about this resort here?
Oh man, that's such a hard question. Honestly, everything here is fresh. It's the northernmost temperate rainforest, so we do get some rain, but we have really fresh air here. We have incredible views, and it's just a very unique place to be. So I think that's my favorite, the uniqueness of it.
And right now, you and I are sitting in front of a fire here outside, which is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fireplace, popular with the guests. You can ski right up here in the wintertime, or in the summertime. It's 11 o'clock at night, and it's still bright, and we're just hanging out at a fire.
Like, when you say it's still bright, just so everybody truly understands, it's 11 o'clock at night, and it looks like 6 p.m. here.
Yeah, it's about 6 p.m. for most places, but yeah, it's still bright out.
And that's something else that you and I and the girls talked about at dinner tonight, was how to handle the difference in lighting here between summertime, wintertime, because in the winter, you said you're shortest day is only, what, 3 hours of sunlight?
It's a few hours of quote-unquote sunlight. It goes from like sunrise right into a dusk type of period. It's really short, 4.5 hours. But on the summer solstice, so June 21st, a couple days before and a couple days after, I mean, it's a solid 60 hours of daylight. So you're just up for a few days. It's kind of like a holiday here.
It's really awesome. And, you know, I have to tell you, we were saying in the car that really Alaska was not on our bucket list, but because we're doing this 50-state tour, of course, we needed to come to Alaska. And it was effort for us to get here, more so than other states to get here. But we were saying today, the views here never get old. And, like, it's almost to the point where we're like, Alaska's making fun of us because we just can't stop being in awe. And we are so glad that we got to see this, to us, like 20th United States, our 20th on the trip.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, it is a little bit of a haul to get to for sure. There's nonstop flights from the West Coast. For the East Coasters, you'd probably be changing planes in Chicago or Minneapolis or Denver. So it is a little bit of a trek to get here, but once you're here, it's amazing. It's on a lot of people's bucket lists, and that's who... our summer tourism is a lot of bucket list type of people who, maybe they've never seen a glacier, or maybe they've never seen an orca whale, or maybe they've never seen like a grizzly bear in person. So they want to come up here and they want to do the glacier cruises like you've been on today, or they want to take a bus ride or a train ride to Denali National Park and view the wildlife up there. And here at Alyeska, we kind of like to consider ourselves like a base camp because it is such a nice hotel. We have multiple restaurants, a spa, a lot of hiking and biking trails. So you can base from this hotel and kind of branch off and do different activities like the flight seeing with a helicopter, like you guys might do tomorrow, the glacier cruising, but also like scenic flights with a float plane. A lot of people have never been on a float plane.
I've never been on a float plane.
Float planes are awesome, and you can totally get in on a float plane tour. You could go fishing. There's so many activities you can do basing from this hotel.
And even just talking about the wildlife, we actually went to the Alaska Wildlife Conservation this morning before we went on the glacier tour, before we stopped over to the airplane place to interview Sasha over there, before we came over here.
You guys have had a jam-packed day.
I feel like in the few days that we've been here, because we were really on it, we got to see Anchorage, we got to do all those other things I just talked about, and we really got a good taste. And I would say to anybody who ever thought they didn't need to come to Alaska, they need to come to Alaska. I really, truly have been moved by my time here, and I know the girls feel the same.
Yeah, it's a powerful place for sure.
Well, this resort is amazing, and I just want to thank you for hosting us tonight. From my whole team, we had a great time.
Yeah, thanks for coming. It was really cool for me too. I mean, I like touring people around and sharing my local knowledge and, showing you guys things you've never seen before.
That is the common thread for every single person that we have met with, and we've interviewed multiple people while we've been here, I think 9. And for all 9 people here in Alaska, that's exactly what they all wanted to do, was show us a great time, share this beautiful state, expand our knowledge, and enhance our experience. So thank you so much for that. And can you give everybody the website address for Alyeska?
Yeah, it's alyeskaresort.com. Check it out. You can book concierge programs. You can check out different deals we have on hotel rooms. Just get some information on the aerial tram, like we talked about earlier, or skiing, hiking, biking, our restaurants. We have a lot going on here.
You definitely do it, and I'm glad we got to see at least part of it this evening. So thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming by.
And I talk to you, 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 and we love, and we hate, and we demonstrate. We try to relate. This is my breakthrough.